Hi guys, you've joined me in the FAQ tutorial for problem 2, which is a synchronization problem. Now we found that a couple of people have actually not been able to synchronize Facebook and Twitter together effectively. So I'm just going to quickly run through some alternatives and some possible solutions. So cool. So people have mentioned that they can't do it, and by all means, if you can't do it, it's not the end of the world. We'll just find a way to get through. So cool. So once you've tried the first solution, which is the selective tweet application, which is included in the guide, if for some reason that doesn't work, then there are two alternatives. But first of all, I want to say you want to definitely go ahead and try selective tweet application first. Go through the guide and especially the videos, and try to just make sure that you can follow the steps and see if that works for you. If that doesn't, it may not. Some people have different problems that happen. That just generally happen. So individual circumstances. That's cool. So we've got two more alternatives for you here, and the first one is to go ahead and go into Twitter and tweak a setting in there. That's the first one. And the next one is to try a second application, which is called the social tweet application. So I'm just gonna go ahead into Twitter and sort it out now. Okay, cool. So you have joined me in Twitter now, and what you need to do is go into the settings tab at the top here. Cool. Once you're in, you just go down to the bottom, and you are going to see a protect my tweets option at the bottom here. Now, effectively, what this does is it's a application that allows Twitter to protect the tweets that their users send out via the actual Twitter application, sorry, the Twitter website. So usually this will be unticked, and what you may find is that sometimes you go into your account and you may have ticked this box by accident. If that is the case, then you want to go ahead and untick this box and then press save. However, for our purposes, what I'm going to do is re-establish the connection. So I'm going to tick this box, save it, and then untick it again, and that just gives it a free-flowing connection whereby it should be protecting the tweets, so it can form a link with Facebook. So let's just save that. Type in the password. Okay, so that should be saved. Let me just scroll down here. Now that's saved. Okay, cool. So as you can see, it's been protected, the tweets. So you want to go ahead and untick that once again, press save, and this should re-establish the connection if there was anything broken and allow your tweets to go through. Okay, cool, that's been saved. Let's just make sure. Cool, it's been saved. So you just want to click the home tab now at the top here. And you just want to update your status with something related to your niche area. I'm not going to write anything in here now because I know that this connection's already been established, but you just want to go ahead and write anything in here, press the tweet button down here, and go back and check your Facebook. So that's the first way. Give it a couple of seconds, probably about 30 seconds to a minute, and if that hasn't worked, then the only other way is to go into Facebook and add a particular app. Now, effectively, what this app does is it connects Facebook and Twitter. However, it isn't an alternative to the social, sorry, my mistake, to the selective tweets application that was used in the main guide. It is an alternative, it's just a strengthener. So it's going to strengthen the connection that you have with Facebook and Twitter. So you want to go ahead to the top here and type in social and tweet. So cool, it's at the top there. Hit that. Now, like I said before, what this effectively does is it allows Facebook, it allows you to update your Twitter status via Facebook. But obviously, what we are trying to do is update our Facebook via Twitter. But once you do this, it's just another form of connection between the two. So if for any reason the connection is not working from the Twitter side, this one allows you to, it just gives Facebook another alternative to go, okay, cool, so you're trying to synchronize the two accounts, and you've obviously put your Facebook and connected that to your Twitter now. So once that's done, you come to the screen here. You can go ahead and check the connection at the bottom here. I'm not going to do that now because I already know the connection works. But once this is done, you want to go ahead and go back into Twitter, and then once again type in your update and just see if that goes through. Now usually between the three things that we just tried, you are probably 99% happy, as your Twitter account should be synchronized by now. Sometimes, like I said, you're going to get some mitigating circumstances. Twitter and Facebook, they're a bit funny. Certain times in the day that they don't synchronize, it's a bit busy and stuff. So do give it a couple of attempts first. Try the main one in the main guide first, and then try Twitter and the Facebook alternative second. But yeah, that should really get you through. And that's the end of this tutorial. So I'll see you in the next one.